Hey, what's going on everybody, this is Ninja Blast and welcome to my first list video. Top Games of 2012. This list is about the games that I had the most fun with throughout 2012. The list will only have one game from each platform and end with my favorite game of 2012. Best Xbox 360 game. Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3, shortly after its release, got a lot of hate on the ending. But the ending didn't really bother me too much. Yes, the ending wasn't different enough, and yes, some of it didn't make sense. The epilogue did try to improve the ending by making some of the unsensical things actually make sense, but only was able to get about half the community to get past the original ending. But aside from that, Mass Effect 3 was a game I played through twice within the same month. Not to give the impression that it was short, but the game I just thought was that fun. Best PlayStation 3 game. Uncharted 3. I felt that this year I didn't really play my PlayStation 3 too much, but from what I did play, Uncharted 3 was the thing that stuck out the most. Most people this year would have chosen Journey considering it's won so many rewards, but since I don't have Journey, and since this is my list, I'm putting Uncharted 3 here. And why? Well, because it's Uncharted. The story is very movie-like, the gameplay is a fun mix of shooting and platforming, and this is really the main thing I played on my PlayStation 3 this year. Best PlayStation Vita game. Super Stardust Delta. The Vita, like the 3DS, had a hard start with little games that would actually convince people to buy the system. But Super Stardust HD on the PS3 is a fun game, and when Super Stardust Delta was announced, I knew that it was going to be just as fun. The game very fun with the kind of adventure mode, but really has the same goal throughout the game, being to destroy all enemy waves and then defeat the boss at the end. While it sounds repetitive, its immense gameplay makes it a fun experience that gives you a slight feeling of the classic twin-stick shooter. One of the few games I played a large amount of on the Vita. Best Wii game. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Similar to the PlayStation, I didn't really play the Wii too much, aside from replaying classics, but from what I did play, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the best of this year. Skyward Sword improved highly on what Twilight Princess only started with in the motion controls, which were actually a huge part of the game this time around, but still stayed true to the original Legend of Zelda formula. Best DS/3DS game. Pokemon Black 2/White 2. First of all, yes, I did combine the 3DS and DS category. That is mainly because there weren't too many games that stood out on the 3DS, so I combined them, but next year will be different because of the strong 3DS lineup. So with that, I chose Pokemon Black 2. Pokemon is a series that I have been playing for years, and Black and White were actually the first games to get me back into the series after a while. Black and White 2 aimed to do something different, with instead of making the third premium version like in the past, this actually took place 2 years after the original story. This allowed you to see what happened to the characters from the original game, aside from yourself. But what really makes this a complete package is the world tourney that allows you to battle all the gym leaders and champions from the past games, including the nostalgic music when fighting them. Best PC game. Dota 2. While Dota 2 is technically not released yet, I think that it has reached enough in development that it might as well be released. The only thing holding it back from a full free-to-play public release is the lack of tutorials, and the original Dota roster is still not complete. But this year, I probably played Dota 2 more than most of the games on this list. It is fun because of so many ways that a game can go, and having friends to play is the best way to enjoy this game at its fullest with over 90 heroes currently in the game. If you take the time to learn Dota, it can be one of the greatest games ever. Best game of 2012. Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Out of all the games that came out in 2012, Kingdom Hearts takes the cake. Not only does it continue the story with Sora and Riku after Kingdom Hearts 2, but it also takes the best elements from the past games and makes them work very well, It is about as close to a console experience as we have gotten since the original 2. This is one of the main reasons to own a 3DS and a lengthy cinematic fun game, including a special ending that reveals the final Keyblade holder and the hint of the now announced Kingdom Hearts HD collection and the third game following afterwards. This game was a blast to play through, and even now I sometimes go back and watch the cutscenes and listen to the awesome boss music that the game presents. Hello everybody again, thank you for watching my video and hope you enjoyed, but this is only the first of many list videos to come. In the description I will have a link to my written review of Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Hopefully in the future I will make a video review of the game, but anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.